Hi, my name is Dalia and welcome to my channel. Before we start with a disclaimer. With the disclaimer we're done, let's start. I was always thinking to travel alone, and I always end up not doing it. I'm always with someone. And also, I have a friend, like two friends. They were always traveling alone. And they telling me things, what pluses and minuses to traveling alone. And it's a little bit slightly pushed me to thinking, maybe I really can do it. It's not so hard, and you just need to really plan things around. And then at my workplace, there's a lady who's saying also pluses and minuses of traveling alone and with someone else, right? At my workplace, I met one lady. She was like a little bit in the food, so I started talking to her, and she said one thing. Because I was sharing things that I would love to travel and all of that same thing, right? And she said to me, why not? Just do it. Oh, the life will gonna make you do it. And myself was like, what do you mean life gonna make me do it? I was so I beg your pardon, what do you mean? And she started talking about herself. She said, I was supposed to get married, but the situation happened that would happen. We split, and she had the tickets for Greece to have a honeymoon. I'm not remember what the man, why he didn't want the tickets back or something like that. But as I remember, she was saying that you cannot get the money back or something like that, right? So apparently it happened that she was traveling alone. And first, yes, she said she was not happy a little bit, of course, because all the trip was really organized for the couple who just get married. So you can imagine about decoration in a room and food and all that thing, right? Yeah, but she said it was actually very good timing for her to be alone, to have her thoughts, to organize her life in her head, all worries, all those certain things from the past. It's organized, and she said for some reason, after she come back from the Greece, she said that trip to be alone, I really need it. And she said she realized it when she was just walking by the beach. It was nice weather, sun and everything, very warm. It's just, see? She said there's a lot worse people around, but it doesn't know her story, doesn't bother her. She just walks by the beach and collecting her thoughts, thinking all the things what she done and not done. So she said it was very good timing for her actually. And I was like thinking, yeah, that's an interesting thing, You keep trying to be brave to do something and you end up not doing. And there's you meeting someone who kind of didn't plan to do it, but it happened. And the thing is as well, she said to me that she was also always wanted to do it, but apparently it happened always that she was going with friends, always with friends or with boyfriend, but life made her to do otherwise. Interesting, right? And she said she's not regretting, she's happy that it happened like that. Right. I hope she's happy in that moment as well, right? Yeah. Sometimes you meet interesting people, One moment I remember I met also one lady, because I was in a moment when I was like thinking and trying, not to give up, but I was close to giving up, kind of, of losing weight, gaining muscles, to change the lifestyle, all those kind of things, right? At my workplace was one lady. She was back then, I think 55 or something like that, And we had talk a little, and she said one thing. Because I was thinking, oh yeah, one, but it's never gonna happen. And she was like, no, don't give up, darling. You can do it. And I was like, yeah, what do you mean? Because I think it's impossible. And she said, I'm 45. I start to things to do. Now I'm almost 55. The point is, she said, I start everything, change my life and everything from 45. And look at me now. Because before, when she said that, I was looking at her body and it was perfect. From my perspective of you, I was like thinking, easy for you to say. But apparently no, you know. And she said, well, the thing happened to her. She got injury on her leg and also wanted always to lose weight and change the lifestyle, stop drinking, stop smoking, all those kind of things. You know, she got injury. She needed to change things around. She was going to therapy. The leg get better. And she met some people as well in therapy who was very good at things, how to plan to eat, that has a very healthy way of, like a healthy relationship with the food. Let's call it like that, right? And she said, that lady, yeah, when I start changing myself as well, I never was like pulled to do it. At some point I wanted, but never happened, and life happened like this, and she just have other choice. Yes, and she said she doesn't regret it. Yes, it was injury, kind of sad thing, but she said, I'm not regretting that it happened. Because of that, she started having a healthy relationship with the food. She doesn't smoke, she doesn't drink much, and she going to the gym. And now she has very nice body, nice lifestyle, and the way how she looks, you could never tell that she started everything from being just 45, and now she's 55. Interesting, you know? Those kind of things, you know? When you're meeting people like that, and you're hearing this interesting things, like they say, do it, those things now, because you have just one life, and you need to make it that life for yourself good, not for anyone else, for yourself. Interesting, you know? Yeah. There's another thing happened as well. I keep watching one blogger, and he's talking about celebrities and all of that thing. And one line was very interesting for me, because I was having this kind of thought around my head, but I never make a nice sentence. And he said, you obligated to make your life happy. You obligated for yourself to make your life good, to make yourself happy, to do good things for you, to treat yourself good, and have love yourself in a nice way. Treat yourself better. And then after him listening him, I was like, oh my god, he's right actually, you know? Because yeah, I have just one life, so I need to do those kind of things. And like he said, there is no next life. Maybe is, maybe not. But now, at the moment, you have this is life. You have this body, so you're obligated to yourself to make it good. There is another thing happened to me. I was a moment when I have a lot of people around getting tattoos, one after another. And I wanted always from teenage years, but then I forgot about it, and then I wanted again. I was about 25 maybe. And one thing happened as well. I had the next to me very good guy. I kind of liked him. Well, I hope he's happy now. Happy with another girl. There's a lot of things in his life was very similar to me. Even the age, that he has a brother and blah blah blah, with the music style, everything like that. Like my twin. And we kind of wanted the same kind of tattoo, not like a boyfriend and girlfriend, no. But kind of, he liked wolves and I liked wolves. He was saying what kind of wolf he want to make it, and I was having in my head, but I didn't share with him. But I have the same thing. And one day, he made it. And I was like, I don't remember, or I didn't wake up or something. I don't remember. I think I was not brave enough, yeah. And for that master who's supposed to do tattoo, he was like saying, you're not gonna do it. And I said to him, no, I don't have the money. But I was scared, actually, to be honest with you, yeah. And he ended up not doing it, you know. And by the life, I realized that certain things happened, and I'm very happy that I haven't done it. I don't think that you have to regret it as well if you've done the tattoo, right? But myself, I'm very happy that I haven't done it. Because to be honest with you, yes, I wanted just because it's beautiful picture, beautiful symbol and the meaning, but actually that tattoo wouldn't have a meaning for real for me. I just wanted to have a tattoo, and just because it's beautiful, not because I really have a meaning for it, right? So kind of happy that I haven't done it. Yeah. And why I'm saying not to regret it if you've done it. At my work, I have one lady, and I saw her very nice, fascinating tattoo on her upper back. Yeah, upper back. So some figures, some face shape, lips, half of lady face like this, and this. It was kind of like subtract things, figures and colors and all that thing. And shadows was also used. And I asked her, wow, when did you done this tattoo? It really looks wow. And she said, you know, the story is I'm Italian, but I'm living here 9 years. And I saw so many things in my life and happened so many things. So I wanted to one day just get out of my head and just left a mark at some point, because there's a lot of things I wanted to keep it to myself. Not only me knew, and I wanted to tell my story to someone. And she said she found the tattoo artist, who is driving a tattoo for you, personalized tattoo, just from the story while talking to you. And he's driving, right? And she knew that person, I believe he's Brazilian, and he's supposed to come to Portugal. And she went to Portugal just to meet him. So the session, she said, is like this: you are talking about your things. She said what kind of things she was facing, what feelings she got, what kind of experience she get and had in the past, almost 9 years. And she said he didn't show her a tattoo until almost one day before the making a tattoo. And then he showed her. He said she was even crying, really crying, because the tattoo was really saying her story. And some symbols was really meaning for her, had the meaning for her. And she was like not regretting at all that she went on another country just for that master. And he done the tattoo, and then she didn't saw the tattoo until almost last minute. When I was listening this, I was like, wow, this is for real. This is, I mean, I don't have your own opinion, but in my opinion, this is how the tattoo is supposed to be. This is how the meaning. It's so emotional that the lady was even crying. And when I was thinking about my reasons to get a tattoo, it's because it's beautiful. That wolf wouldn't have any meaning for me. I would be like regretting it even if I have it. Yeah, beautiful that moment. But on the end, so I'm not regretting, and I'm sure the lady also not regretting. She's happy actually. And that tattoo was in the upper back, so it's not like she will get tired of that. Well, you know, I'm curious, did those kind of things happen to you? Did you met sometimes the person who is like facing or dealing some certain things, what you wanted to do, thinking to do, afraid to do, but some other person already done it, and he is in that stage, then already that happened. That thing which when you want to make it, and you're not really still like kind of in a back thing, step back all the time, you think I do that, step back, and apparently you see, yeah, you should do it. Interesting, you know, it never happened to you. For me, yes. I hope you liked the video. It never happened, those kind of things for you. I'm very curious. Let's talk, right? And put a like, subscribe, and see you around. Bye bye.